Yellows, yellows, everybody, and welcome aboard the Love Starship, the first one of its kind. Its continuing mission to explore new possibilities, to chase the light within, and to boldly go where we have not gone before. Of course, with thanks to Star Trek. Our maiden voyage to Planet Self-Love 2023, known as SL23 herewith, is on time and will begin boarding shortly. Please prepare yourselves for this adventure by closing your eyes, sitting back comfortably, and begin to pay attention to the bottom of your feet. Allow your feet to fall open, knees to fall open. Consciously squeeze and relax your calves. Consciously squeeze and relax your thighs. Consciously squeeze, bunch up your fingers into a fist. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Relax. Consciously tense up your biceps, triceps, your arms, your forearms. Tense up, tense up, tense up. Relax. Consciously suck in your belly. Suck it in, suck it in, suck it in. Hold it in, tighten it, firm it, firm it, firm it. And relax. Consciously strain your neck muscles. So put a lot of strain on your neck muscles. Put your chin out, out, out. Strain your neck muscles and relax. Open your mouth as if you're grimacing, as if you're saying, ah. So tense up your cheeks, squint your eyes, tighten your entire face, tighten, 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 and relax. Bring your shoulders up to your ears, bring them up, bring them up. Bring them up, bring them up, bring them up, 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 up. Relax. Gently begin to clap. You're clapping only in the motion of the palms against each other, so it's not a loud clap. Very gently clap, clap, clap. Speed up, 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 speed up. Open your palms. Keep them on your thighs. Relax. Bring all your attention to your nostrils. Become aware of your inhale and exhale. Begin to complete your inhale, which means you're going to suck in your breath till you can't suck it in anymore. So keep inhaling till you can't inhale. And then exhale till you can't exhale. Inhale completely. Exhale completely. Inhale completely through the back, through your spine. Exhale completely through your frontal chakra column. Exhale completely. When you exhale completely, your abdomen will come in. Begin the complete inhalation through your spine. When you're inhaling, your chest will start expanding. So complete your expansion. When you exhale, your belly will start contracting. So complete your contraction. Two more times, please. Inhale. Expand, expand, expand. Exhale. Contract, 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 and contract some more. Immediately begin the inhale. And then exhale. Contract, contract, contract. In your mind's eye, see yourself at the airport. A different kind of airport. Bigger airport. Lovelier airport. Your security check is over and you are now waiting in the VIP lounge close to the boarding gate. You can see the gigantic white Airbus from where you are sitting, and it's full of designs and decorations. It has hearts, it has butterflies, it has dolphins, it has sunrises, it has a tree, it has a fairy. All over, it is a most playful and inviting Airbus, and you can't wait to get on. In the lobby, this VIP lounge where you are sitting, your bags and suitcases are with you. You are carrying everything you own. Hope, dreams, desires, optimism, romance, companionship, laughter, the ability to make someone feel special, goodness, honesty, trust, playfulness, integrity, authenticity, adaptability, respect, communication skills, and you are also carrying heartbreak, heartache, hurt, pain, lies, cheating, betrayals, losses, rejections, anger, regret, criticisms, judgments, guilt, blame, shame, unheard apologies, ungiven apologies, the not good enoughness of us, abusive, traumatizing, neglectful, deprivative, misogynistic childhood. Everything is in your bags. Look at your bags. How many do you have? What's the story written on them? Because every bag has a very clear label. Some will have a happy label. Some will not have a happy label. But it's all with you. Take a moment. All the happy labels, you are going to say, I am taking this with me. I am keeping this with me. I am increasing this in me. And you put it closer to your chair. Everything that is now old and jaded, past, but somewhere still being carried by us, you will say, I am not carrying this anymore. I am leaving this behind. I don't want to keep this with me anymore. And you will start pushing it away to a corner. Your corner, but pushing it away. Take your time. Sort out your bags. Maybe they're very big bags. Maybe they're very small bags. Maybe they're very light bags. Maybe by the time you are done, you are left with only 2 bags. Maybe you are left with only 1. Maybe you are left with none. The corner that you keep putting the bags that you're not carrying with you is a magic corner. Every time you push a bag there, it poof, disappears. Go ahead, take another minute, sort out your baggage. Flight SL23 is now ready to be boarded. Please leave behind what you're leaving behind and hand over what you are carrying to your personal concierge who will carry it along with you. Begin boarding. You are inside the Airbus and seated next to the person you need to express most to. Maybe you need to tell them how much they hurt you. Maybe you're the one who needs to apologize. Maybe it is an absolutely new person where you have to introduce yourself, or they reach out their hand and introduce themselves to you. Take your time. Say everything you wish to say. Express yourself fully. If you do not have words to say, just look at them and they will know what is to be said. Perhaps they too have no words to say. Then allow them to look at you and receive what they are not able to say. They are not going to be with you on this journey. Finish your conversation. Give them a hug. If you need tissues, Your concierge will give you your tissues. It's time for them to leave. They move away. They disembark. Cabin doors close. And your concierge gives you a wet towel, chocolate, and a drink of your choice. Your concierge lets you be because you've just gone through something and you need a few moments to yourself. In the meantime, in the cockpit, arrangements are going on, and you are soon told to buckle your belt because it is time to take off. You are in the air now. You've just done a lot of work. Some part of you is a bit tired. It is also nighttime, so you can't really see anything outside your window. So you catch a bit of shut-eye. See yourself comfortably in the seat, pillows, blankets with you. As daylight begins, some sun rays begin to come in through your window. And you wake up in this magical carriage in the clouds. Your concierge returns with a lovely breakfast made just for your unique body, age, and weight. It is the healthiest but the most delicious breakfast you could possibly imagine. And you take your time, crunching, munching, sipping, drinking. This food is so lovely that it gets nicely digested in a few minutes, so you have a very satisfying burp, and you pat your hands, your lips with another wet towel, and the concierge takes it away. It is time for us to descend. You buckle your seat belt again, adjust your chair, and we begin descending. You only know you have descended because of the noise, because the landing itself is so smooth, you didn't even feel a bump. Cabin doors are opened. Remember, there may have been some suitcases you carried. Your concierge carries them for you again, and you begin to disembark. Your luxurious coach is at the end of the stairs, then you take a moment to look around. It seems familiar, and yet it's all completely new. You get into your coach, your concierge heads up in front, keeps the suitcases you did decide to carry, and you'll head towards the terminus of this airport. And that's when you realize something. You have returned to the same airport that you took off from. But nothing is as it was, because you are new. You smile, say cheers to yourself, and the coach carries on. You close your eyes again, and this time when you open them on this instant teleseminar call. Welcome back, everybody. Have some water. How was your trip? We are in silence as you shake off your jet lag. As much as it was a short, sweet trip, you see, you went very far away. You took a very long round trip. Vaishali says, can't wait to say how excited and happy I was to leave them. And Namrata says, life-changing trip. And Aparna says, I loved it. Rachna says, awesome. Vaishali also says, I was wearing pink and also a pink bag. So cool. Was that also Vuitton? And Diana says, lovely trip, full of insights and letting go what is not needed. Sonal says, extremely painful, sorrow, grief. Sonal, were you with us from the start? Did you make the trip? And Vaishali says, smiling, feeling elated, saw my mom too with me. Anjali says, invigorating. Robin says, lots of tears, don't know who I hurt, who I said I was sorry. And Diana also says, lovely trip, full of insights, letting go, filling myself with love. And Vaishali says, I don't know, I don't feel any sorrow. Kulpit says, wow, such a big change. Sonal, extremely painful, sorrow, grief. Did you not leave that behind before you made your trip? And Indira says, I joined in between, but I realized so much. I feel good. Indira, and all of us actually, because tomorrow is traditionally the day of love, the day of Venus, the day of Ma. Saturday, Venus goes retrograde. So by all means, my darling, for the first few 20 minutes of this call, make the trip again. And Sonal says, couldn't. Interesting, Sonal. We'll just come to that. And Kulpreet says, feeling very neutral. Lots of tears were shed. That is good. That is good. And Yamini says, did not expect to see the person next to me, someone who is no more. But it's good. Obviously, a conversation was pending, because everybody that we met, that we spoke to, that spoke to us, this is either the person who is going to be part of our next round of love, or the person we had to release in order to get to the next round of love. You see, the flight was self-love. The flight was the love starship. So as you entered it, even though these were not the words we were using, you were making a love journey. And Alison says, it was beautiful to let go of so much, grateful to say my apologies, and had a beautiful sleep. Love these journeys. Absolutely. Thank you, Alison. And Neutral says, neutral and lighter. Neutral, what is your name? And Yamini says, was emotional and sad. Surbi, no worries. First 20 minutes of the call can be done again tomorrow. Swati says, is this astral travel? No, not at all. You were very much in the body and with the body. And Vaishali says, I saw 2 guys. You can see many. And Yati says, lighter. Trupti says, neutral and lighter. And Pat says, no words between the two of us. Such sorrow. And 2 people have said this. There is sorrow. And I think Yamini was emotional and sad. So 3 people. There's Sonal, there's Pat, there's Yamini. And Yogita says, let go of so much and receive so much. And knew we hold them unnecessarily. Beautiful. We do. We do. Often we hold on because there's something there that we don't want to deal with, do, or give. Whether it is us giving the apology, whether it is us doing the work of our pain, whether it is us receiving their apology, we hold on when this seems easier than the work we have to do after we let them go. Because my lovelies, letting go, truly, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. What happens after that becomes the big deal. And Gabrielle says, the trip felt so real as I just flew across the ocean and did some conscious and unconscious karmic release. Fantastic. And Vaishali's 2 people were one ex and one I got in touch with recently. The ex hurt me bad. The recent touch, I left him abruptly, which means you hurt him bad. And Sonal says, it was my daughter who is no more. So sorry, Sonal. So sorry. And Robin says, father who hurt me and other one who I hurt. Both are important to deal with. Heidi says, lovely journey. Now I know why I love to do long distance flights. Seems I always let go a lot. You're actually quite correct, Heidi. That's true. And Julie, that's okay. That's okay. It's basically the first 20 minutes of the call, and you'll have tomorrow to take a look at it as well. And Gabrielle says, release I meant even without attending the calls, knowing you and the tribe had my back. Always take it for granted, Gabrielle. And Amrita said, love the Love Sana trip. I like that. I like that name. And Kulpreet says, so true, carrying the memories and dealing with it. Arjun, we will just do it. I noticed that you have changed your spelling. I hope it will bring you lots and lots of big, new, awesome changes. And Yati says, completely broke down during the session, but I said sorry, so felt absolutely calm and at peace now. That is good. That is good. I'm going to take a look at the remaining grief that Yamini had a bit of, Sonal has had, and Pat also. Pat used the word sorrow. And all we're going to say is, Nidulet Airlines. Thank you, Nishi. Thank you. For our remaining grief, sadness, sorrow, depression, we're just going to say, I am ready into 3 times. That's all. You're not acknowledging, you're not giving an instruction, you are not deciding what the result should be. You're just going to say, I'm ready. I'm ready. I am ready. And apparently, Satrit says, I left all the hurt and pain behind, so I didn't want any old person there. I could only talk about what I want going forward. Good. Good. Yamini, Sonal, Pat, how do you feel when you say I'm ready 3 times? And everybody else, how do you feel when you say I'm ready 3 times? And Arjun said, wow, I felt like wearing formals when I chanted this. So Arjun, quickly, especially over this weekend itself, find a reason to wear formals. Step out wearing something formal. And Kulpreet said, I felt heavier and sad in the heart. Complete the sentence, Kulpreet. I felt heavier and sad in the heart because. Kirti says, excited. Sonal says, goosebumps but still crying. It's fine. It's fine. Take your time. We're all here with you. I cannot even begin to imagine what a loss of a child can do and how long it would take to recover from something like that. And then she says, energized with I'm ready. Elizabeth says, hopeful. Yamini says, neutral. Kulpreet says, I miss being loved. I miss being loved. Once again, Kulpreet repeats, I am ready 3 times. And Satwik says, ready to take off. Aparna says, I am ready. And Yogita says, I felt happy because I'm ready for the magical journey called life. Beautiful. Alison said, felt like, bring it on. And Vaishali says, I left 4 or 5 bags behind. But only 4 or 5 bags. That's not much, Vaishali. Robin says, anxious. Diana says, little bit afraid. Heidi is excited. Indira says, pinching in the knee when I said, I'm ready 3 times. So, little bit afraid. I'm a little bit afraid because. I'm anxious because. Complete the sentence. Trupti is feeling great. Pat, how are you feeling? 3 more times, my lovelies. I am ready. I am ready. I am ready. And Vas also says, as I headed, I felt the heart anxious. Complete the sentence. I felt the heart anxious because. In fact, Robin, Diana, I know you joined us just as we began to take our trip. I think, Robin, you were there too. Vas, Angel, you weren't part of the journey. So when you do this again tomorrow, it'll probably be different. But tell us anyway. I feel heart anxiety because, and Namrata says, I feel peaceful. Some discomfort at the base of the skull. You can leave now, you can leave now, you can leave now. Satwik says, I left a big black trunk behind. Only one big black trunk. That is also so cool. Robin says, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. So you weren't with us on the trip? You didn't make a trip with us? That's in the first 20 minutes. So don't worry, Robin. Flow with us from where we are right now. Dipali says, saying, I'm ready thrice, made me feel happy. Good. Indira says, pinching is lower down. Indira, just straighten your leg. While sitting down, just straighten your leg a little bit. Oh, Robin says, I did. So, Robin, now we are just saying, I am ready 3 times and checking how it makes us feel. Now, you said anxious. So, complete the sentence. I feel anxious because. And Yati says, I left so much black stuff behind, I couldn't even see how many bags I left. And now all my body tightness is magically gone. Woo! Superb, superb, superb. And Arjun says, just came back from the temple a few minutes back. Can I chant negative vibes from others? You can leave now. Please go ahead. And Satwik says, tightly packed, I guess. Yeah. Something like that, yeah. All tightly packed in. Satwik, do you also end up having tightness in the body? So, Robin, do you mean that is the answer? I get anxious because I don't know what to do? Or are you telling me you don't know what to do? Great. So, anxious because I don't know what to do. So, Robin, think about what would you like to do? Arjun, we are definitely going to do the zero dance. No call is complete without the zero dance. And Indira says, toughness in my life, you can leave now. Diana says, little bit afraid because I was the only one talking during the trip. And that's fine. Revisit it tomorrow. Take the trip again tomorrow. See what happens then. And Liz says, miss the journey? No apologies, Liz. You know, in Love Story, that beautiful book by Eric Segal, which was then made into a movie as well, there's one line over there that says, love means never having to say sorry. So no apologies required anytime, anybody. So feeling scared of more pain and grief, we'll take a look at that. Vaishali says abdomen stuckness, and Robin says trust. And Satwik says yes, constantly feel stiffness and tightness, but feeling very light now. Superb. Superb. Indira says I am feeling light. I'm loving my life, which is unfolding. So many beautiful surprises in my life. Beautiful. And Dipali says, I came back with a really huge magenta bag and some gold and silver bags. Fantastic. Wealth is round the corner. Need to keep taking this trip till this wealth physically shows up in our lives. All right, my lovelies. Let's take a look at stuckness and scared of more pain and grief and having a headache and neck. Oh, pain. Let's do pain, my lovelies, because headache, neck ache, these are all pains, right? Everybody, full glass of water. Give me a number for the pain or the anxiety or the stuckness. And Arjun says pain due to wrong postures too. For sure. For sure. Gurpreet says 100. Robin says 3. And whatever it is, yeah, just give me the numbers. Liz says 80 because we're going to bring it down to 0. And Gurpreet says 1,000. Yati says 2. And Alison says at 7. 5, 4, 2, 7. If anybody else, anything you're looking at that you know you can put away. And Pat says, my body hurts, tested positive yesterday for COVID. So sorry, my girl. So sorry. Using decrease and getting better. And of course, I trust you are taking time off to rest completely. Because that's really, you know, it's really like a viral. You need to rest, you need fluids. You need to just be. Okay, the stuckness, I'm going to take it from 1,000. So from 1,000, we're going to start bringing it down. And I'm going to ask you to bring it down and you're going to answer in the same way. So I'm going to say 1,000 stuckness, make it 500, and you will say, make it 500. Then I'll say, make it 200. You will say, make it 200. Ready? Let's begin. Stuckness at 1,000, pain at 1,000, blockages at 1,000, stress at 1,000, unsafe at 1,000, unwell at 1,000, everything disempowering at 1,000, make it 500, make it 500, make it 200, make it 200, make it 100, make it 100, make it 80, make it 80, make it 50, make it 50, make it 40, make it 40, make it 20, make it 20, make it 10, make it 10, make it 5, make it 5, make it 0, make it 0. 1,000, 500, 200, 100, 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And check. What are your numbers now? Of course, the biggest rule in the game, you got to have water first. And Arjun says from 7 to 2 now, superb. Tell me what it was before and tell me what it is now. So far I only have Arjun's before and after. Everybody else. 2 to 0, 70 to 20, 4 to 1, 9 to 3, 5 to 2, 1,000 came to 100, 4 to 3, 3 to 0, 5 down to 0, 0, 0. 5 to 2, 80 to 60, 100 to 30. So bringing it down from 100 to 0, make it 50, make it 50. 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 Make it 10. Make it 10. Make it 10. Make it 10. Make it 5. Make it 5. Make it 0. Make it 0. Another sip of water and check again. Yamini is down from her 20 to 5. It was 70 to 20. Now it's a 5. Kulpreet, where is yours? From 1,000 came to 100. Liz is down also to 35. Deborah to 1. Kirti is now 0. 0. And so is Trupti. Fantastic. People, I'm just going to do a 1-second alchemy. All right? So even if you're at a 0, just receive. Started. And done. And check again. And Arjun says, can this alchemy be applied to everyday objects too? Absolutely. And Kulpreet is at a 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Rhonda, tell us about you. From 1,000, you have come to 200. Pat, that is awesome. Painful muscle left side, almost gone. And can we have one for our laptop and device? Yes, definitely. You can. And Julie says, still half asleep, but hearing you say, make it 0 makes me happy. Awesome. Wow. Superb, 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 superb. There's quite a bit of zeros coming in. So Kirti, the 1-second alchemy is also a training course. We did it last year and it is part of a package. So as of now, you just received. And Neelam, 7 to 2 to 1. And Yati is down to 0 as well. Yamini says, lots of yawns, wanting to shut my eyes. Please do. Stay connected to the call. Close your eyes. And Alison says, joy quotient at 100. Fantastic, fantastic. And Christine says, 1-second alchemy course was awesome. It is right. It's so cool. Fingers crossed, we'll do it again. You know, there are so many courses still pending that I'm not able to repeat a course. Like at most, maybe, you know, we'll repeat Saturn's decrees because it's the foundation course. And Kulpreet says, feeling so much better and better and better. Fantastic. Rhonda says, down to 20. Lovely. Down to these smaller numbers, although most of y'all are at a 0. Whatever is pending right now, but 1 second, let me do one for your devices. Okay, so whatever your devices are, whether it's the mobile or the laptop or a computer, I'm just doing an alchemy for your devices. Started. Done. Have water for your devices. Kirti, I'm definitely going to keep it in mind that we will do an alchemy course again. Definitely going to keep it in mind. Neelam says 0 and still in discomfort. What does this mean? So Neelam first said the other way around. Still in discomfort but says 0. And Amrita says, is there a possibility that we feel burning sensation? There is. Burning comes from acidity, acid reflux, jealousies, and curses as well. And Vaishali says, I want to buy a new laptop. I have savings, but no income. Hang in there. You have already given the intention today, which is I want to buy a new laptop. Instead of that, just say, I want a new laptop. Okay. Everything else that's pending, including discomfort, you are going to just say, I don't have, and just say it. So just say, I don't have anxiety. I don't have fear. I don't have discomfort. I don't have a burning sensation. Just say it 3 times only. The magic number for Thursdays is 3, 30, 12. So any number that adds up to a 3 is magical on a Thursday. So just say this 3 times. I don't have, and Alison says, I want a new phone. Lovely. I want a new laptop. I want a new, Luz also wants a new laptop, and Alison wants a new phone. Superb. In decree intentions, and we have 2-3 ways of doing intentions in decrees, but this is a really lovely one. I'm going to give you the next version of this today itself, but right now, just tell me, those of y'all who have that discomfort and pain and fear and overwhelm continuing, when you say I don't have, what happens? Because we all need to be feeling absolutely energized and upbeat before receiving the energizing of the lotion. And Sonal says, I want to join 2 new courses. Yogita says, I want a new home. I want new clients. Yes, absolutely, Kirti. In fact, the more honest and truthful you are, and which is not to say you don't want new clients or a phone or a laptop. Let us say that you want a new phone because, give me a because, somebody, for anything you want. Like, I want a new house because. Gabriel says, can I set the intention I want to successfully negotiate my debt with the IRS? I'm about to send my additional paperwork today. Definitely. Please do. I want a new shop and factory. I want a new house. I want ease in my body. I don't have indigestion. And Vaishali, you will see, immediately you start feeling something. A lot of yawning after saying the decrees. And Christine says, I don't have scoliosis. And you will notice how your body is immediately trying to correct its posture. Like Liz says, head pain is improving, neck and shoulders loosening up. Neelam changed her posture and her discomfort started decreasing. Excellent. How did you know that you had to change your posture? Because your decree will make things happen. You just have to follow it. And Kirti says, I want new clients because I love helping people and at the same time to achieve financial abundance. Fantastic. Break that down into 2 intentions. I want to help more people. I want to achieve financial abundance doing it as well as in other ways. You see? So much more clearer, right? And Christine says, because I want a healthy spine. No, I didn't. Thank you, Christine. I did not mean it for physical. I didn't want the because for physical issues. But this, right? I want a healthy spine. I don't have scoliosis. I don't have scoliosis. I want a healthy spine. I want a healthier spine. Christine, just try that 3 times. I want a healthier spine. See what happens. And Liz says, because we don't have a working car now, I want a new car. Why is your working car? Your car is there but not working anymore? Which means that you will have to do, my car is not working anymore, you can leave now. And then say, I want a new car. And Yogita says, I want a new house because it makes me secure and happy. So Yogita, you will break this down into, I want to feel secure and happy. I want a new house. I want to throw awesome birthday parties for my daughter. I want new players to partner and have friendship with me in a new tennis club. So there are 2, 3 things there. Break them all down. Make them 3 separate I wants. Vaishali says, I want a new home to have freedom of living my way. Aha, now you made a solution. The answer. What is the answer? The answer is I want to have freedom. I want to be free. I want a new home with this freedom. I want abundance in all parts of my life because through that I'll be part of abundance for all who will come across. And I get the beauty of the intention, Yati, but when you are saying it, because you're asking now, you're putting across a desire. And therefore, when you say in all parts of my life, it's too generic. I want to feel safe in my body. Lovely. I want to feel safer in my body. What you can increase, you increase. And Julie says, I want a new home because I want to be more functional. So again, Julie, the other way. I want to be more functional. I want to be more productive. I want a new home. Because you see, the first two can happen without the third. Now you're going to end up waiting for the third and not allow yourself the first two. Dipali says, I want a stable bank balance. Lovely. And Anjali says, I want my debt settled because I want to start investing more. So again, two separate things. I want to settle my debts. I want to start investing more. I want to begin wealth management. I want to create wealthier investments. And Vaishali says, after being on Lappy for 3-4 hours, I feel I don't want to sit longer. But my girl, that is a thing of health, not a problem with the laptop. Please don't sit on it for 3-4 hours. Please take a break. And then you will come back with fresh love. And I want new clients because I want to achieve financial independence. Again, now you have stopped financial independence from coming because you have decided it will be with new clients. So break them down. I want financial independence. Also, what does this financial independence mean? Lutz, what does financial freedom mean? Maybe you just want to break free from being controlled by the family. Maybe you just want to break free being controlled by takers in the family. You see, then that has got to be your intention. Because financial freedom can mean many things. Financial independence can mean many things. And Christine says, my head feels clear and I needed even more water. Superb. Everybody, cheers. Cheers. Drink up. Liv says, can we be more specific? I want a new Subaru, Volvo. Please be as specific as you can. Put a color in there also. This color, this model, this make. I want to feel safe in my body, to open to connected, loving relationships with myself and others. I want to feel safer. I want to have a relationship with myself. I want to connect with myself. I want to connect to others. I want to pay my bills gracefully and on time. I want to invest more. I want to join more programs. I want to learn more. And Julie says, I want to be better organized. So I'm going to give you all one, my lovelies. And this one, you cannot use it too often. You'll automatically forget it because this particular decree, and this is not the next level, I'm just going to give you this one because I've noticed that with this one, it makes you do something that serves you in the moment immediately. If you're going to use it, if you're going to misuse this decree, it will backfire. Because when I give you the decree, you'll know why it will backfire. And the decree is, I've got to I've got to be better organized. For example, or I've got to give up drinking so much. You have to use this very carefully. Okay? And the moment you say this, Julie, in the next few minutes, you'll probably leave the call because you want to organize stuff. So just try it. Although wait, you're still half sleepy, right? So do it when you're awake. Lute says, I want to be doing my own work and be wealthy. I want to do my own work. What is your own work? Vaishali says, I want to be more expressive to others. So I want to be able to express myself better. And Yati says, so that means we should be very conscious about each word we write. It's telling how we feel about, it's also telling us how our brain is functioning. It's also telling us how we are interpreting certain situations. So, without being very conscious, to be aware that this is a sentence I've said, do I need to break this down further? Do I need to explain this better? Do I need to delve deeper into what this sentence really means? Because otherwise you'll stop yourself from the flow of words. Like our thoughts just flow, right? Till we are masters of our mind, in which case then we start thinking how we want to think. Till then, mind is only functioning as it is. Ankit says, I want to increase my finances. Again, you see, when you use a word like finances, when you use a word like wealth, it becomes very generic. I want to, I want to revive my relationship with my husband. Lovely. Now, Anjali, you will not use, I've got to revive my relationship with my husband. It will backfire. I've got to has to be only used for your own disempowering habits. Ankit says, I want a sweet relationship with my partner. I want to be able to help people. I want to have room to exercise. I want to have friends nearby or to live with them and eat with them. And Vaishali says, also dizzy now. Did you say it too often? So have water, Vaishali. Look at your feet for a few moments. Namita, which one? 3 times. Everything is 3 times today. And Alison says, I've got to be better at marketing and promotion. Again, break it down, because marketing is a universe by itself. Promotion is another universe by itself. What does that mean? So Liz says, I want more clarity so I can know my next steps for my purpose. That's lovely. For these things, right? Clarity, ease, peace, calm, those that are immediately accessible, say this. I have more clarity. Like when we did the I don't have, there is also the I have. So I have more clarity. And Vaishali says, I've got to put in more hours in my learning. Are you sure, Vaishali? If your inner critic is using this sentence, then again it will backfire. Next thing you know, 3 days you haven't done anything. Indira says, I've got to stop fearful against. Again, fear protects us. Fear makes sure that we live to fight another day or run away another day. And therefore, be careful. Use it for habits. Like I've got to get up half an hour earlier in the morning. Use I've got to. Very nice, Elizabeth. I've got to move more. I've got to stop oversitting. I've got to stop overeating. I've got to stop overdoing. Indira, don't use I've got to stop for an emotion. Because unless you are emotionally mature, which means you know how to handle, manage, acknowledge and process an emotion, do not use I've got to. Again, my lovelies, it will backfire. I have more clarity. Very nice, Indira. I have less of fear. Try 3 times. I have less of fear. And Rhonda says, I've got to release jealousy. Again, Rhonda, unless you have emotional maturity, do not use I've got to for an emotion. Just say, I've got to process this better. I've got to express this better. I have more patience. And you will, Gulpreet. You'll be astounded at how much patience you have in a day. I have more opportunities. Wonderful. I've got to drink more turbocharged water. Fantastic. Use it for a habit. I have more courage. Lovely. I've got to stop overeating. Yes. Use it for a habit. Superb. I have less fear. I have less pain. Anybody in pain? I have less discomfort. I have more ease. I have more peace. I have better health. I have greater health. But my lovelies, are you ready for the next level of intention writing? And you're going to love it. You're going to love it because you're going to love it. Yes? Awesome. Next level is, I would love to, and go for it. I would love to help more people. I would love a new, bigger house. I would love my Subaru, Volvo, Honda, blue, silver, gold car. I would love to, go ahead. I would love to travel more. And now that you're writing it down, my lovelies, even though we are all chatting one after the other, even then, write it in the correct usage of capitals. So I would love to, fill in your gap, put an exclamation mark. I would love to travel more. So Julie, okay, fine. Two is no problem there. It's okay. I would love to be understood for my good intentions in society. Put an exclamation mark there, Arjun. I would love to have freedom. Put an exclamation mark. Use the capitals. I have great health. Superb. Be specific. Be as specific as you can. I would love to build my business. Very nice. I would love to travel more. How many of us travel? You know what, my lovelies? We should all organize a trip. We should all go somewhere together. We should all travel. And Kulpreet, I would love to help empower kids, but Liz, you have put everything in capitals. Only I would love to. Because after that, what you put out in the universe, you cannot be forceful about. I would love to be loved for self and everyone around. And 3 exclamations, 4 exclamation marks. Lovely. Go for it. And thank you, Radha. I would love to meditate more, but meditate more to be in small case. I would love to trust people again. So here, clearing of distrust is required first. Because if you're going to put things in your cupboard without cleaning your cupboard, everything will fall back on you. I would love to earn millions and billions independent of time and location. Why not? I would love to drive again. Neelam, put the I would love to in capitals and put exclamation mark. I would love to share the excess weight. Very nice. I would love to have beautiful relationships. I would love to be loved. Absolutely, Vesha. I would also love to go on a trip with you all. How cool would that be? Maybe we will do a retreat, for 3 years. And, Alison reminds me, I think once a year, about this retreat. But I would love to do a retreat and invite everybody. I would love to have the confidence to pursue my dreams. I would love to stop eating so much sugar. I would love to have a larger soul tribe family. I would love to have a 4 BHK lovely house. Indira, everything is put in capitals. So ये तो बहुत जोर का हो गया. तो इसको आप सिर्फ I would love to in capitals कीजिए. I would love to travel the world. I would love to travel with all of us. I would love to have a car I can drive. I would love to share excess weight. And Arjun says, I'm waiting for that travel. Very sweet font, Arjun. I would love to earn my own money again. I would love to travel abroad. Yami says, that would be awesome. Let's do the retreat. Yeah, बहुत मजा आएगा. बहुत मजा आएगा. I would love to go on a cruise with Yes, my people, we're going to make it happen. I mean, with so many intentions like this, I'm sure is going to be awesome, amazing, and definitely a reality. I would love to be my confident self again. I would love to be understood. I would love to increase my self-love. I would love to drop weight. I would love to have a healthy immune system. I would love to win the jackpot. Put an exclamation mark at the end, Lourdes. I would love to buy my 5 BHK penthouse. I would love to do the retreat. Would love to be financially abundant. I would live to create my own new brand. Actually, Indira, that is also very nice. Aapne live bola hai, love nahi, but it's still very nice. There's something very heartening about it. I would live to create my own new brand. That is so cool. That is so cool. I would love to be pampered. Fantastic. I would love to have excellent well-being and good health. I would love to retreat. Is that what you were going to say? Would love to increase my business. I would love to meet my friends. I would love to be financially abundant. Again, what does financial abundance mean? For a beggar, financial abundance can mean 1,000. For you, maybe it means 10,000. So make it as detailed as possible and specific to you. Maybe you are already financially abundant, but don't know it. I would love to share the excess weight. I would love to be a new me. I would love to be in a new amazing house. I would love to have a super successful career transforming life. I would love to take, Yati, I would love to receive better animation projects. I would love to bring in enough money so my husband doesn't need to work. Something in there, Liz, may or may not happen because you've asked for somebody else to have a result in somebody else's life, and that may or may not work. Poonam says, I would love to be the first billionaire in my family. Fantastic. Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? And in this, confident, positive, upbeat note, and then we are like this, my lovelies, it is impossible not to have a sense of love for the self. It is impossible not to have a sense of connection for the self because your whole being is charged up right now, correct? Like your whole being is involved in this. I want to. I would love to. I have. And whatever it is, whatever remaining baggage we have, I don't have. I don't have remaining baggage. I don't have remaining baggage. I don't have remaining baggage. Miriam says, I would love to have my sugar be normal, blood sugar be normal. I would love to be famous. I would love to have 75 lakhs liquid cash in my bank account. Nice. See, now we're making it specific. And because you're using a decree, you will either get a message, an insight, a guidance, or an opportunity today itself, or definitely within 24 hours. I would love to become a millionaire helping clients transform their lives. I would love to be a successful author. I would love to create superhumans with my own course. Oh, wow. So cool. Would love to have greater health and well-being. Diksha, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Sometimes, these mischievous energies come in and don't let us focus on the call properly because they want attention. Neelam says, I would love to have financial abundance. Again, put a number to it, describe it. Money to live, contribute, enjoy life, doing the things I wish. Put that. I would love to. What do you wish? So let us say I would love to dance. I would love to sing. I would love to laugh. Because when you have a criteria of money, you will stop yourself from doing the things you can do right away. What is this? I would love to do Zumba with Vaishali. Well, this is so cool. I would love to have more fun. I would love to be a love and money magnet. I would love to play music on the keyboard and guitar. Yes to that. Why not? Why not? There is one part of our call. So, not as happy as this part. But because we're happy, we'll quickly understand that part and release it. So, remember the airport? Remember your VIP lounge? You had a corner, the disappearing corner. It was like the Hogwarts station. I think it was called 3/4. In that disappearing corner, we're going to be putting some remaining stuff. Whatever might be coming up as I tell you this part. And the thing is that when it comes to love and money, of course, when you have love, you might either make more money or you might feel like you're already so wealthy and rich. But there is one aspect to love that shows up as a money block. In all our relationships, if not our current, definitely our older relationships, definitely our past relationships, and maybe in our current relationships as well, there is one thing most of us do. By most of us, I also mean almost all women. But guys, perhaps y'all are doing this as well. And the one thing that we do is we beg. We beg, we plead. We beg for them to understand. We plead for them to understand. We beg for them to stay back. We plead for them to go. But there is always some begging and pleading going on. Begging and pleading means, who am I? I'm a beggar. Yes, absolutely. It makes us a beggar. And you see, and life doesn't differentiate. Life doesn't differentiate from what's going on in your house to what's going on at work, to what's going on in your neighborhood, to what's going on in your country. Life has no boxes. Everything applies to everything. You all may remember from the Health Summit as well, one of the superpowers of the body is the oneness. If one thing is not okay, slowly other things also start being not okay. And therefore, if one thing is okay, other parts also start getting okay. Like today, you all have made a certain intention. I would love to have all street dogs taken well care of. And Arjun, you are saying this for those outside of you. Therefore, may happen, may not happen. You may get guidance, you may not get guidance. And Vaishali says, beggar, I've done this with my ex-partners to love me back. Ah, yeah, that's another thing we beg for, right? We beg them to love us back. We beg them to be kind to us. We beg them to give us a third chance. We beg them to have mercy on our pitiful souls. We beg them to marry us. But we also sometimes beg them to leave. And sometimes they are begging us to leave. But this beggingness, every time there is a beggingness, you will find that either you are begging the universe for money or you are begging other people for money. But the beggary will continue in money as well. Pleading. The other thing we do when we are begging and pleading is we start negotiating. I'll never do this again. I'll make your favorite dish for you every Sunday for the next 200 years. I'll start waking up an hour before you and make your breakfast. I'll do better next time. We start negotiating as well. And the reason I bring that up is we might be doing that with the universe too. Please give me this money. I will use it for good only. I won't use it for that. I will do only this with it. I will give it to this one. I will spend it on that one. And again, right, the universe doesn't work like that because the universe does pick up on your intention. If you will remember basic understanding from karma, where karma is a response to thoughts, feelings, intentions, desires, behavior. Everything is being responded to. So the universe does not need to be convinced of your intention. And like Gurpreet says, I'm begging one of my friends to call me so we can clear the misunderstanding and nothing is coming from that side. Absolutely. And you will find that when you're not begging there, you are begging for money. So this. And the moment you're a beggar, what else are you? Absolutely. Powerless, desperate, lack mentality. What else is lack mentality? Desperate person, receiver. But you're not a receiver, right? You're waiting to get. No beggar is saying today I will just surrender my day and whatever comes I will receive. You are trying to take. So powerless, desperate, Lack mentality, victimhood. That's part of the powerlessness. Slave, excellent. And Anand says, I'm begging sometimes to my uncle to give my part in grandfather pension and saving, like that, many incidents. And you'll be begging elsewhere as well, Anand. Absolutely, Yogita. Main bechari. Poor me. What is poor me? People, what is poor me? Poor me literally becomes poor me. And you know, in English, we've also used the word poor thing, poor baby, you know, poor dogs, or poor friend. We've also used it as a form of compassion without realizing that we have said poor, because they are poor in something. They're poor in being taken care of. They are poor in having support. They're poor in receiving help. That some way they have become poor. One of these words, powerless, desperate, victimhood, although it's difficult sometimes to take a look at yourself and realize there's victimhood going on. Slave, beggar. So it's so tough, right? Never thought of ourselves as beggars. We all have houses. We all live well. We are all eating. We're all on this call. We're not thinking we're beggars, but we are behaving like beggars. What will the universe do? It will respond in kind. When we live off other people's charity, whether it is emotionally, physically, or financially, we are in beggarhood. Absolutely. Incapable. That's why you're waiting for somebody else to do it for you, right? Because there's some powerlessness, some incapability, some incompetency. And by the way, this is not to say that you should start doing everything on your own. Not at all. We all need help. We all need a team. We all need someone by our side. We all need support. But if your life has become so disabled and handicapped that you can't move on without somebody else doing it for you or giving it for you, that's when we know we're in trouble. Okay? So everybody, I don't have, and use whatever is the word that is closest for you. So I don't have beggar behavior. I've got to cure, heal my beggar behavior. Oh, I didn't put an exclamation mark in the first one. So I don't have victimhood. And again, everything 3 times, my lovies. Give me some more sentences. I don't have beggar behavior. I don't have beggar behavior. I don't have beggar behavior. I don't have victimhood. I don't have victimhood. I don't have victimhood. I don't have lack mentality. I don't have scarcity mindset. I don't have a poverty mindset. I don't have 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 lack. I don't have lack. I don't have incompetence. I don't have slavery programs, slave and servant programs. I don't have low self-confidence. I don't have victim mentality. I don't have slave and servant programs. I don't have slave and servant programs. I don't have slave and servant programs. I don't have financial codependency. I don't have financial dependencies, but you will always be dependent on something, Liz. Either you're dependent on your investments, or you're dependent on your work, or you're dependent on your clients. There is always some amount of dependency because of the way money works. I don't have codependency. Superb. I don't have victimhood. I don't have struggles for freedom. I don't have lack. I don't have scarcity mindset. And Alison says, interesting, in India you say lack for an amount. Yeah, LAKH for an amount of money. Yeah. So that's true. That's true. So we invariably like to say lacks. And because in our head the lakhs is in 100,000, it's okay. But if I say it to you and you say it back to me, it will be lakh. So it's LAKH. Although I'm sure we will move to a million metric very soon. I don't have helplessness. I don't have victimhood. I don't have dependency on politicians to give us a safe India. Arjun, this is too generic. It's too out there. It's too controlling the world for you to get what you want. And how do you not have a dependency on politicians? They run the country. We're all dependent on our politicians. I don't have financial ignorance. I don't have lack. I don't have chronic lack of success. So Nilofer says, just want to help the two persons who have new name spelling. Oh, so sorry, Nilofer, I didn't understand. Oh, this is for somebody who has double N. Okay, so whoever has to read that will read that. I don't have financial ignorance. I don't have clingy nature. I don't have monkey mind. I don't have struggles. I don't have suffering. I don't have desire to refuse any big animation project. Superb. I don't have chronic stress. I don't have non-serving, non-deserving, unworthy thoughts. I don't have neediness. I don't have lack of confidence. I don't have insecurity. I don't have cowardice. Water, everybody. Dipali, while this is very good, I don't have past life patterns. You will still have to deal with patterns of this life. I don't have suffering. I don't have impulsiveness. I don't have regressive mindset. Very nice. I don't have a reason to not set up my business. Okay, so we use the double negative, but in decree grammar, it works. I don't have capacity to hurt others. I don't have blockages. Very nice. Let's do one for this, my lovely. I don't have blockages. So I'm just going to say it 3 times. Everybody, check your body. Check your body for reactions. I don't have blockages. I don't have blockages. I don't have blockages. I don't have rage. I don't have diabetes. Yes, use it. I don't have scoliosis. I don't have painful knees. And Vaishali says, I don't have inhibitions. Are you sure you want to use that word, Vaishali? I don't have self-sabotage. Satrit, yes, it can be used for diseases as well. And Kulpreet says coughing with blockages, so chest and upper chest is trying to clean up. And Gabriel says, I don't have irresponsibility. I don't have blockages. I don't have doubts. I don't have trust issues. And Vaishali says, when you said I don't have rage, I saw a skull. Is it your own skull, or is it the skull of somebody that you have done something to enrage? Need not be this life. I don't have stuckness. Let's do this one as well. People, 3 times, see what happens. I don't have stuckness. I don't have stuckness. I don't have stuckness. I am not stuck. I am not stuck. I am not stuck. I am not stuck. I don't have nasal drip. But is it bearable, Alison? Because we also mustn't say no to the release symptoms, because then where will they go? They'll go back into the body and form another kind of stuckness. I don't have emotional weakness. I don't have unforgivability. And Pat says there was a wave of nausea, which I don't have blockages. Yeah, I am not stuck. I don't have traumas. Lovely. I don't have traumas. I don't have traumas. I don't feel unsafe. I don't feel unsafe. I don't feel unsafe. I don't have stress. I don't have stress. I don't have stress. And Kirti, wherever you can be specific, be specific. I am not overwhelmed. And you will see, Liz, you will not be overwhelmed. And Vaishali says, when you said I'm not stuck, I got third eye tingling. So something is opening there, which means you might understand the story of the skull as well. Gulpreet, delete that sentence. Or add, you can leave now after that. Write that sentence again and add, you can leave now after that. I can't even say the sentence. I don't have blockages. I don't have to hate anyone. Alison was joking. Cool. Yami says, I'm not stuck. I don't have a baby bladder. So, I don't have a baby bladder. I don't have unhealed past. I don't have suffocation. I don't have claustrophobia. I don't have re-employment issues. I don't have problems. Shall we do this one slightly longer? Let's see. What's the number? Let's do 12 times. I don't have problems. 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 I don't have any problems. And Vaishali says, I don't have to create problems. Awesome. 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 I don't have problems. I don't have stuckness. I don't have beggar mindset. I don't have victim mentality. I don't feel unsafe. I only have love, love, and more love. Self-love comes in. Self-love comes in. You can increase now. Self-love, you can come in and increase now. Self-love increases. Self-love increase. Self-love comes in, comes in, comes in, comes in, comes in, comes in, comes in. Receiving, receiving, receiving. Receiving, 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 receiving. Receiving, receiving, receiving. Receiving, 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 receiving. Receiving, receiving, receiving. Integrated. How are we doing, my lovelies? Lots of stuff, right, for us to play with. I don't have this, I don't have that. I do have this, I have this. I would love to have that. Do your next round after eating something and with movement. So go for a walk and do it. Sit in chair Vajrasan and do it. Move your arms about and do it. But continue, my lovelies. We are in a fantastic flow where the decree is just coming out, is just pouring out of us. Definitely repeat your trip tomorrow and Saturday as well. We did it today because the third day after a new moon is potent prosperity, which is today. And also Venus, the goddess of love and beauty, is going retrograde on Saturday. We want to take care of ourselves better. We want to take care of our relationships better, beginning with the relationship with ourselves. So repeat, enjoy, and go ahead. Ask for the world. Ask for all the love in the world. You will get it. Big, big love. Big, big hug. Drink lots and lots of water. Enjoy yourself on your next journey. Namaste from India.